And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents. Since the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, White is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Robinson, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Hield in at the 3, the small forward. Jang, and the rejection by Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Giddey, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 3-point game, and the shot goes in.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Giddey sets the pick for Kuminga. Back to Giddey. With the teardrop, he lays it in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you.
Turner with the screen. Jang inside, covered by Hield. Jang, no luck. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Misses the layup. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
That shot, the 3, is very volatile. On games when it's fallen, you can beat anyone, but when you're leaning on it and you go cold, tough sledding.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. And about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. Number 1, the Raptors. In 3rd, the Jazz.
Every night is a battle on the boards when these two get together. I mean, they're both relentless on the offensive glass and work to create those second chance scoring opportunities.
Kuminga kicks to Zhang. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the strike.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Raptors, Jalen Green. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
And both free throws good for Green. So here we are, Stan, with the trade deadline in the rearview mirror. It's come and gone. Some players are definitely, don't you think, breathing a sigh of relief?
Kevin, it was my favorite day of the season, the day
really?
after the trade deadline, because players get distracted by all the rumors. Now they can get back to focusing on basketball, and everybody knows now this is our team going forward.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Outside, White. Healed with a screen on Giddey. Healed outside. He takes it in, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Impressive display of focus there from Hill. Never lost sight of the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against Milwaukee. Giddey kicks to Zhang. Pass to Green. Takes it inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Green's got 6.
And how about the persistence from Green, refusing to let the defense bully him on that drive.
Mitchell outside. With the shot. Again, the Jazz score.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Giddey the pass to Zhang. Giddey sets the pick for Zhang. Pass to Turner. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Toronto. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move.
And checking out Toronto, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team could take it to another level if they get rolling.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Out to White. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 9 points in the game so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Raptors trail by 6. Giddey kicks to Zhang. Turner with a screen for Green. That 3 off the mark. Utah with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Robinson against Giddey. And it's blocked. Outside, Green. Driving in, and Green slams it in.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low, here's Zhang, and finished off by Zhang.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Healed outside. Here's Mitchell. Good as the jump shot falls.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
Healed against Kuminga. Here's Giddey. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Giddey's got 9 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Healed kicks to Mitchell. Robinson a screen on Green. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing. The Raptors have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Here's Green. No good. That would have tied it.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Pass to Robinson. And Giddey over to help. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Cans it from downtown. He's got 8.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
Back to Giddey. Rebound, Utah. Last time they met was in Utah.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring time.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Turner passes to Giddey. Turner with a screen for Jang. And again, no good by Toronto.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Giddey kicks to Zhang. Turner with a screen on Giannis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Good on the second free throw. Now White. He had 19 points in the win against Milwaukee. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And now here's Wiseman, the fast break chance.
Here,
Well, keeping his eyes up.
But he's
Coaches
just like,
love to see that
he's
kind
kind
of
of defended Ezekiel on
anticipation.
the outside. Enough, I guess.
Trent
and
passes
he's
to
going
White.
to fight with Army in the middle.
Jazz passing
Jeff
it
Bader
around.
can kill anyone he wants to right now.
There's
The
a good
only thing
screen.
that's kind of
Here's
crazy
Hendricks.
is that his king is still
That's
there.
no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go.
And if he were
Raptors
to accidentally
trail by
eject
4.
his castles at any point,
Pass
the
to
king could go
Okoro.
into so,
Now here is Smith.
yeah, this is true.
At the top of the key, Jang.
The thing is, I
Down to
find,
5 on the shot clock.
like, yes, it's true that if pros get into a
Doesn't
community
go, and
game,
he's 0 of 1 from
people
the field.
do like to.
That is fantastic
People
defense on one of
do
the best
tend to
three-point
be
shooters
wary of them
in
and
the
scared
league.
of them
Give them
and
an
kind
inch
of
of
pick
room.
on them because they're so
Now
strong.
Smith.
And also maybe partially because they
Back
want
to
to kill a
Jang.
pro. But when I play in these games, everyone's
There's
doing it for the
138
free
left to
throw,
play in the first.
right?
That
And then
one
if you
good
watch
for 2.
chat,
there, the
everyone is betting
plus the
against
harm.
me.
The Raptors shooting their 5th
It's very
attempt at the line
intimidating.
in the game.
Everyone just
And
wants me
team
to be
free
like,
throw
no,
numbers
you know.
really about as
They're
good
just
as you
waiting
could
for
ask
me to
for,
squeal like a
around
pig. That's all it is.
80% on the season.
And I'm like trying to dip low. I'm trying to play the normal game, and I know everyone's
The Jazz
full of
shooting
crap.
it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of
I
their
don't really
shots.
like playing on stream too much more anyways. But, But I know everyone's full of it because it's
There's
all just one
126
trade
left
away
here in
from
the
a kill
opening quarter.
T90.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he
So
gets the
being
call
the
and
the
will
host
shoot
of the
two.
community game, especially
It goes
you
on
know
Nick
the worst
Smith.
thing about it
Well, it took a
is
little
when
while,
people try and
but
use
White
the
has
tricks that
established
I told
himself as
chat
a
against.
big-time
Like there are
scorer,
certain
and
things
he does it
which I would
from
like to
all
take credit
three
for
levels.
at least exposing and incentivizing people to do and say. And then they try that crap on me. I'm like, bro, I taught that to you. I've been talking about it for 7 years. So yeah, that's why there have been some good critics. Basterman says, "Do you know where Blues King is?" Talking to Green. Blues King is actually in this
Both
corner right
shots
now,
good from the stripe.
in a tower
We
behind
expect
the cap.
nothing less. He's generally been very good
So-
at the line.
He's doing the tower trick. Some
Drives to
players
the
have,
hoop.
some players have not done the tower
Does
trick
not
recently.
find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for
Sleep
3.
has done the transport trick. It's not really a trick. Sleep's
106
his dream
left in
team.
the
Blue
first
looks
quarter.
like easy snipe. Oh
Here's
wait, that
Edey.
might be a bait.
Toronto
Yes,
grabs
this
the
is a bait.
miss.
This is actually Army. That is not a kick.
Here's Mobo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one
T90,
to go with
important
all the
theoretical
contact.
question. If I will put
All
a
right, a
king on a
chance to check out
transport chip,
stats for him.
And suddenly
surround
his
it with
feel for
fishing
the
boats.
three-point
Make
shot is
transport
left.
chip always follow
It's
one of
been
the
a
fishing
tough
boats.
go.
Is there a
the
chance
past
the fishing
5 games,
ships
the
will
percentage from long
overlay,
range,
cover
not
the
close to
transport?
what it was
And it will be
earlier.
very difficult
But
to
he's
find
not going to
the king
give
on
up
the
on
ship.
it, and he'll try to get it going.
I think
here
fishing
tonight.
boats are too small. If you're trying to hide the transport ship, they're way too small. If you want like a buffer, and Blue's
And he
about to
knocks
get
down
attacked
the first
here.
one.
If you want a buffer and protection, I would have something other than fishing boats. Okay, here we go. So Mu Dang is about to be 2v1s by green and by red. It was purple and it was blue that I was not really sure on how the
He
alliance
hits
would
both
go.
from the stripe.
Blue did the right thing to move the
Utah
king to
leading.
the outside in case this would happen.
Pass to Edey.
And now this is up to Blue
Here's
to maybe
White.
say something.
Here is Riley.
And ask
Covered
for
by
some
a Coral.
support.
And Riley gets it to go.
It's always
And
tough
just
being
running
this
the
player
offense.
because
White's that new breed of combo guard.
no
who can
one's
do a
really
little
going to
bit
want
of
to
everything.
directly help you
Here's
if you're on
Smith.
your own. If you've
Got
already got
that
one or
bucket.
two people together, they'll join. But this is brutal.
White with it.
And
One of the
the
dependable
Guam
scorers on
Cab
the
are fighting
team. He's
back.
averaging
Very
close
good
to
unit.
17 points
Very
a
good
game.
unit. And actually, Red might struggle, might kill his own units here.
Pass
So
to
Blue might
Trent.
actually be able to hold. Even just
Whistle
holding
blows.
initially for
Basket is
1v2
good.
is solid.
So a
I think
chance
Tiger
here for
Cab
a
are really
three-point
strong
play.
if you just have time to make them.
And those are
So
the
the
kind
Tiger
of
Cab
nice
held there.
inside looks
And then also
they've
the Guam
gotten
Cab.
here
They have lots
in
of
the first
melee
half.
armor with this.
And
So
this
10
is
melee
his
armor.
first trip to the
The
line
Gavetto
tonight.
do
And of course, we'd all like to
15
see his
attack.
percentage at the line
So
improve.
you're only taking 5
but he
damage a
just
hit.
does
It's
not
not too
have the
terrible.
touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And Blue
It's
is saying
9
to others,
seconds
please
separating
help.
the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6.
And we'll see. Jimbo says my
Second
whole
chance
team
effort.
can help, I think. So Jimbo is like going
And
to
there's
try
the nice layup by
and
White.
support Blue.
And now a
at least with his
6-point
word.
Jazz lead.
You gotta commend the concentration.
But guys, Mu
White
Dang is
showed
999
there. He
elo,
doesn't get
holding
thrown
against
off
1100 and
kilter easily.
1400. Let's
Wide
put some
open.
respect on his name.
No good on the
Also,
shot.
I believe the first
Giannis
time he's played the
Antetokounmpo.
community
He's
game,
feeling
there's
it
definitely some
tonight,
familiarity
and it's been the
between
driving
Green
force
and
for the
Red
Jazz.
here. They've been
His work
viewers
on
on
the
the channel a long time and have played before. So they definitely know what's up.
And thanks again for tuning in. If
Blue
you're
is
just
asking for
joining
wood.
us, we've
Let's check
played
the
through
stockpiles
1/4
real
of
quick.
action so far.
Wood is going to
Now
run
is
dry
what
very
we've been
quickly on
watching
this
with the
map.
Jazz.
There's
What do you
only
guys see now?
100,000 wood left.
Just stretching out the floor in
Salad
that
Nor and
first.
Sleep have the
They
most
had the
but there is
defense
enough food and gold for
scrambling.
Mu Dang to
Yeah,
hold on
and when
for a
you're
little bit longer.
hitting threes early, that
Vader does
opens
send
up
some
the
wood over
floor
to
and really helps your offense.
So there's that. Remember, the trade is actually on water.
Raptors
So
trail
Blue
by
is
6.
now starting to
so
kill
on the
Red's
floor for
trade.
Utah.
I actually think
Gary
what they
Trent
could
is
have
out
done is
there
they
with
could have
Kobe
one
White.
player attack on land and one
then
player
there's
attack with Navy.
Antetokounmpo. Then there's
But
Edey.
Malians and Poles,
And
you don't really
Hendricks
think
in at the three
directly
spot.
about Navy
There's
with
the
either
pick.
of those civs.
Jacks up a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
I don't
Giannis
remember
has got 6
specifically what
rebounds here
happened, but when
tonight.
Sleep played in a community game before,
And White kicks
Sleep
to
was
Giannis.
really good in the late game and banked up a lot
Back
of
to
reds.
White.
So Sleep is doing that right now very well.
Pass to Edey. Nice ball movement
Red
by
and green
Utah.
kind of regrouping here.
Outside White.
The old
Good,
looker
and
out
this
for these
goes
hammers
to
can
Giannis.
shred some of the armor. It's
White's
actually,
got the
in
lead up
theory,
to
a great
9 now
unit
for
against
Utah.
the Haguang because they have
Laser
lots of
focus
armor.
from White. The moment
I
that
just don't think
pass
Blue
was
can
headed
kill
to
them. Like,
him,
Blue can
he
harass them. I don't
was
think Blue
ready.
can kill them. But then again, all the trade is still
Here's
over
Smith,
here.
and it's blocked.
Look, you can
And
tell
wrestling
green
for it
and
there,
red
but
both
no one
use
has
the
possession.
select
We'll
all
have a
castles
jump ball.
hotkey, and they're sending things from their castles over here to the middle. That's kind of funny to see. I see that all the time in community games.
And they recover.
Hard to manage everything when you've got such big bases.
Pass to Wiseman. 4 on the clock.
Yeah, this will absolutely become a wood game.
From downtown.
We're already below 100K wood.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 6 in the
So is
bucket from
anyone going to
Smith.
support Moon
Steady
Day?
from beyond the arc.
Or are they
Smith's
just gonna let him
improvement
fight
from there
1v2?
Could really make him a dangerous player.
Again, it really comes down to,
Antetokounmpo,
is there
no good.
incentive for them to attack him?
Toronto's
sorry,
gone
defend.
1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the
Does
second
Blue
quarter.
provide anything that the others
Pass
do
to
not?
Smith.
Usually it'd be trade
Smith with a screen on Giannis.
or a threat. Is he a threat long term? I think that's a maybe. Yo, we've got the loose swans here though. Let's go.
Launches a 3.
Here they go. Unique voting
And it's
action.
White with the rebound.
Well, he just doesn't have it
And
right
as far
now.
as Blue's
It's
trade
as simple
goes,
as
Blue's
that.
moving his king
and
over
his
here
team
too.
is
by the way,
struggling
because he
as a
doesn't
result.
perfect cast.
Offensive rebound.
I mean, people can just
Antetokounmpo
trade
can't
with
get it to
someone
go.
else on one.
Raptors trail by 6.
But I think Blue will clear up this fight.
Smith left side.
These units are really
To the
good, guys. The unique tech for this dude with the extra
Big
melee
drop
armor
for
is
his
insane.
second made shot of this game.
And you have camels now from the Malians.
And giving up some inches
So
inside, but
that
makes
plus
up
7
for it
attack
with
from the
an
Malian
aggressive
camels
style.
should be much better
Yeah,
than
you
everything
gotta
else
love
we've
that
seen.
kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting.
I thought this boat was more of an anti-building boat. I don't think it's good. Oh, no, I'm
White
wrong.
against Smith. Pass to Edie.
I think I'm confusing it with one of the other unique
Here's
boats
Hendricks.
that were added.
Misses the 3.
So far, this boat isn't impressive.
The
to me.
Raptors have
Doesn't
gone
seem
2
to be
of
doing
5
it.
from the field here in the second quarter.
Maybe
shooting
it has 2 different
40%.
types of
No
attacks,
one
though.
near
It's
Smith
probably
as he lets
both.
it go. Connects
Because
from
I swear
three-point range.
there's like a catapult on there somewhere.
Now just a 1-point Utah lead.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, there it is. Okay. So it's actually
Here's
both.
Giannis. He had a 33-point outing in their last
But yeah,
game
it doesn't
against
look like it's
Milwaukee.
very good
And
against
it's in
regular
there.
units. It's
With
mainly good against
defenders
buildings.
having to worry about the drive, the pass.
Now, Matthew says I'm
Antetokounmpo
scared,
can usually
which
find space
is
from the mid.
kind of.
We've got a
he
timeout
says he's
called
scared
by
when Bruce
Taylor
is held.
Jenkins.
I'm
Wants to
feeling
talk
kind of
some
bad for
things
Blue
over.
right
Might
now.
be
Like,
seeing some things to adjust. And Utah making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. In third, the Jazz.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
Turner passes to Wiseman. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players, so you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
White against Giddey. Outside, White. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Mitchell. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Giddey. At the elbow, it's Turner. On the wing, Giddey. And here is Green. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
first free throw is good.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
The Raptors making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Derek White subbed in for White. And Mitchell drops them both. Here's Giddey. He's coming off a 16-point game against Portland. And it's Kuminga at the elbow. White against Giddey. Now here's Zhang, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 3 on the clock. Turner for 3. Got a hand on it. White looking around. Here's Hendricks. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Zhang. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Turner with a screen on White. To the middle. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Turner.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
Here's Hendricks. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Hendricks has got 5.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Kuminga. Looking for Zhang. He gets it there. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here's Hendricks. Zhang defending. Hendricks passes to Hield. Floats one up. That shot, no good. Raptors trail by 5. Here's the floater. It's blocked. Now Mitchell. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Edey gets the bucket. Raptors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Giddey with it. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Kuminga. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Hield. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu was a big part of what we did in Orlando.
Yes.
Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
For the Jazz, Robinson's checked in for Edey. And it's Riley in for Buddy Hield. He hits the second from the line. Jazz leading by 6. Pass to Riley. Outside Robinson. To the inside. And White, the bucket on the assist from Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight. Giddey, the pass to Zhang. On the wing, Green. Covered by Mitchell. Kuminga with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Inside, here's Riley. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Raptors trail by 8. Over in the corner, Kuminga. The putback. Pass to Zhang. 3-pointer. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Here's Hendricks. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hendricks has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the junkie.
Here's Giddey. 9 points in the game so far. Right side Turner. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Kuminga. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees, so the experiment is a success.
A huge success, B.A. Thank you. Giddey kicks to Green. Over Mitchell. And it's Green missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
White against Green. Robinson sets a screen for White. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got the lead up to 10 now for Utah.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Outwilling the defenders there. Giddey showing some passion inside.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Robinson. Now here's White. Giddey defending. White the pass to Hendricks. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
Giddey kicks to Zhang. On the wing, Green. Covered by Mitchell. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Trent's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's White in for Derek White. Trent passes to Hendricks. Here's Mobo. Pass to Smith. Okoro with it. 5 to shoot. Turner with it. Guarded by Robinson. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Utah leading by 10. Wiley kicks to Trent. Outside Robinson. Trent outside. Robinson sets a screen for Trent. Sinks the triple. Trent's got 5 points so far.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The 10-footer. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Turner. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. White looking around. And here is Trent outside. Rebound by the Raptors. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Pass to Okoro. His first shot coming late. It's deflected. White against Smith. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, you can see White's confidence continue to grow on shots like these. Just sticking it to the defense.
And that one falls for White.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
White against Smith. There's a screen for 3. buries it from three-point range. Smith's got 11 points in the quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Jazz out in front. They're up by 11. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Offensive rebounding is like an ATM, cashing in extra chances to score. Trust me, that's a fun way to play.
I do. Trust a guy with over 4,000 offensive rebounds. Also, the guards love the extra kickouts from the paint.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
These two guys, we thought they'd bring it tonight. It has been brought.
And that about wraps it up.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It has been one outstanding game from Nick Smith.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Kuminga out there with Zhang. Then there's Jalen Green. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Back to Mitchell. In the corner, it's Hield. Four on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Robinson passes to Giannis, and it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Robinson a screen on Kuminga. Just 5 on the clock. Turner with the steal. Pass to Giddey. That shot misses. White with the defensive effort.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Both free throws good from Hield.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
Out to the wing. Zhang against Giannis. And Zhang kicks to Giddey. Zhang with a screen on White. Just 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. Certainly puts in the work there to get better.
For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by Chang. Chang's got his 5th rebound in this one.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. In third, the Jazz.
Well, their offensive efficiency was really impressive during the last month. They're looking to carry that momentum into this one.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Jazz leading by 8. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Here's Giannis. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Giddey against White. Turner with a screen for Giddey. To the inside. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Mitchell. Looking to end his cold spell. Green with the rebound.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Edey's checked in for the Jazz. And he can't hit the second. Jazz leading by 7. Mitchell wide open. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Orlando Magic. And then on Thursday, they'll host the New York Knicks.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And the first one at the line is good. And Zhang drops them both. Here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him. Pass to Edey. Hield outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A volume three-point sniper. Hield realizes his role is to help space the floor with his shooting.
From deep, Green. Rebounded by the Jazz. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now White. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Giddey against White. Right side Green. Over Mitchell. It's good, and the Jazz is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Green. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Utah. Down low, Turner with the steal. And here's Chang. He's got 9. Kuminga with it. Guarded by Hield. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for White. Averaging about 11 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
That free throw good from Kuminga. Kobe White, he's checked in for Derek White. Both free throws good from Kuminga. Jazz leading by 6. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Jazz. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there at that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
Right now for the Jazz, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Outside, Green. Chang finds Kuminga. And again, Toronto no up.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Pass to Chang. Giddy against White. Turner with a screen on White. Now here's Giddy. Defense right on him. It's 3 pointers off the mark. Jazz leading by 10. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 20. To the paint. And he jams it with authority.
And really, the playmaking skills that Giannis possesses are special. He's so difficult to guard in screen and rolls because of them.
Outside, Kuminga. White against Giddy. Back to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Mitchell with it. Picked up by Turner. And it's Mitchell missing.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And because Green is able to blow past defenders, they guard against that, so he just stops on a dime and pops.
Mitchell left side. Back to Antetokounmpo. Another shot. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Then for the Jazz, Hendricks is checked in, and it's Riley in for Hield. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. There's the lob to the hoop. Here's Hendricks. He's got 9. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
To the middle. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Riley passes it to White. Pass to Hendricks. 6 on the shot clock. Trent with the wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Trent's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Okoro with it. Inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
From outside, off the mark. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Wiseman. Softly drops in the floater. Wiseman's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's White. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
A longer guard, 6'5" White, doing a nice job inside.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And both free throws good for White.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the 3rd. Okoro passes to Smith. To the inside. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. It's Trent on the wing, covered by Okoro. White up top. He's got 12. That one falls. White's got 14 points.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Smith against White. Now Smith. He's got 13. Pass to Mobo. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 10.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
And it's White missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. In 3rd, the Jazz.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
The Raptors making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Robinson's checked in. Utah leading by 9. Outside, White. .137 left in the 3rd. Pass to Riley. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Robinson, that's good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
White the pass to Riley. Trent outside. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, White. Over Smith. And it's White missing.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on him.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Pass to Robinson. Trent kicks to White. Nice ball movement by Utah. Right wing. Trent outside. Fires from way outside. Rebound by Smith. Raptors trail by 7. Down low. Giddy with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Toronto.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 7 seconds left to play here in the third. And here's White. The shot, no good. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Jazz. He got into double digits for... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got White. Also, Gary Trent out there. Antetokounmpo is out there with Riley. And it's Hendricks in at the 4.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Wiseman the pass to Giddey. They set the pick. Outside, Kuminga. Just 4 to shoot. There's Green with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Green against Trent. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Giddey, no one around him. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Giddey against White. Right side Turner. Pass to Green. Beyond the arc. Utah with the rebound. Trent, right side. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Wiseman. He's feeling it. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 8. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Kuminga. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Chang, he's checked in for Toronto. Heald's checked in for the Jazz. Mitchell comes in for Gary Trent. And that one misses. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Chang kicks to Green. And that one, good.
And that's tough if you're the defense. Green just beating them with better O.
Jazz leading by 8. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, White. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Shooting for Utah. Donovan Mitchell. One shot.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And the Jazz making a change here. Edey's checked in. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Looking to get back on track here. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 8-point game. Here's Chang. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
First game foul. At the line for your Raptors. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Jazz leading by 7. Fires the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Giddey the pass to Turner to the left wing. Outside, Kuminga. To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Kuminga, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Giddey, a three-pointer off the mark. Jazz leading by 12. Hield kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Edey. Back to Mitchell. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Green. And Utah again with the bucket.
And this is routine for Mitchell. He doesn't need much space to feel comfortable elevating.
Green against Mitchell. Now here's Green. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Well, once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Here's Edey. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Kuminga. Giddey against White. Here's Giddey. Turner with the screen. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
Second team foul. At the line for Toronto.
That free throw good from Giddey.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Edey, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Shooting for Utah. Edey. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Giddey. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Shang with a screen on White. Here's Giddey. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Edey. Antetokounmpo against Giddey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
For the Jazz. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And he sinks the second.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Here's Kuminga. And he banks in the layup. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Healed outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Kuminga. Healed the pass to Giannis. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 14 now for Utah. Green against Mitchell. It's stolen by Hield. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Outside White. Hield with a screen on Green. Here's White. And the 3 off target. The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Giddey, no good. Jazz leading by 14. Pass to Mitchell. Over Chang. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Giddey, the pass to Green. Pass to Turner. The rebound by the Jazz. Edey's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mitchell. Toronto grabs the miss. Now Giddey. And here is Kuminga, covered by Hield. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Green, no luck.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Kuminga against Hield. And the dunk by Giannis.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Pass to Kuminga. Kuminga sends a screen for Jang. Good on the triple. Jang's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And Kuminga comes to help. Edey gets the bucket.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Pass to Kuminga. Kuminga, screen on Antetokounmpo. Really left alone that time. Jang's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Three-pointer, Hield. They get it again.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
That one is off. Trent's checked in for the Jazz. Kobe White comes in for White. And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 13. With the step back. Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
And he makes the first. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Utah. And he makes both free throws. And Utah has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Giannis with it. Pass to White. Inside. Here's Trent. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Green. And the layup falls. Green's got 8 points in the quarter.
And scoring the ball has always seemed easy for Green. It's starting to show here in this game.
Here's Antetokounmpo, banked in off the glass.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Here's Green, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Green's got 24.
Oh, nice mid-range. Jalen Green, I didn't know guys born in 2002 knew about that area of the floor.
It's Trent on the wing, guarded by Green. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's Toronto with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. That doesn't go either for Green. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They lead by 11. Healed against Kuminga. White, wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
The Jazz on offense. Well, for the Jazz, they can just run out the clock. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have it.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy.